Everyone, and welcome to another EBTV presentation of high school sports. Tonight it's high school wrestling, and we have the Bears of East Brunswick hosting the Falcons of Monroe. Along with Stu Kohn, I'm Bob Cancro. We'll be bringing you all the action tonight. Stu, we have two really top-notch teams. What do you see tonight?
Well, on paper, first excuse the laryngitis. On paper, we have about 4 bouts that each team is favored in, and it's a question of who wins those 5 toss-up bouts, who's going to walk away with the dual meet victory tonight.
Okay, now, last Saturday we had the county tournament, the GMCs. South Plainfield ran away with this, winning by 150 points. So let's take them out of the equation. Without South Plainfield, Monroe's the county champs.
Well, at least Monroe turned some heads in the counties. I think everybody expected them to do well, but I think they turned some heads when they came in second overall.
Second place finish for the Falcons, a 7th place finish for the Bears. Tonight, an interesting matchup. John Schleifer, the county champion at 160 pounds, is going to be moved up to 170. What's the reason behind that?
Well, East Brunswick's going to try to capitalize and win two weight classes at 160 and 71, maybe by moving Schleifer up to take out or have a good match with Gleason, and maybe they can capitalize at 160 as well.
Okay, we've got the warm-ups going on behind us. We'll be right back with all the action on EBTV. We are back here at East Brunswick High School, and we have had the introductions and the national anthem, and we're going to be having our coin toss out in the middle. Ben Wasawa is our official, and he will be flipping for choice. East Brunswick winning it.
East Brunswick has odd belts. Monroe has even belts. That means East Brunswick green choice first match.
Okay, and we are going to start at 106 pounds to Joe Zargo for the Falcons and Tyler Schwartz for the Bears. Zargo comes in as with a 15-11 record, a sophomore, and Tyler Schwartz 7-7, also a sophomore.
Zargo recently took 5th in the county. I'm fighting a little laryngitis tonight, so bear with me, Coach.
Oh, no problems. Just take it easy.
Set.
And they are in a head-to-head tie. A high crotch by Schwartz, and he gets the takedown.
Tyler on top. For those watching at home, rewarded 2 points for a takedown.
And Stu, in the beginning, you were saying in our opening, you said that maybe there are 4 bouts that each team can pretty much claim for themselves without question, and then everything else after that, the other 6 bouts are really up for grabs, and it's going to come down to the bonus points, who doesn't get wrecked, who wrecks the other guy. And controlled by Schwartz as they faces him, and Zargo gets the escape, and it's a 2-1 match right now. This is going to go a long way, this match tonight, in deciding who's going to have make these sectionals, and it looks right now that these two teams may not only be in it, but actually face each other again, and also for seeding in the districts coming up.
Well, right now we're looking at the 4-5 seed if everything would go to Christian as it stands right now.
Still green, 1 red neutral.
And this may be a 2-for-1 matchup here. We're under a minute, and the 2 wrestlers go out of bounds.
Well, this is a dual meet where every wrestler on the mat can help his team by maximizing the number of team points he scores, or in the same token, where he minimalizes the number he gives up.
Right now it is a 4-2 lead for Tyler Schwartz for the Bears. Again, in very deep, and a takedown, and Schwartz has been dominant here in the first period on his feet.
Well, his 3rd takedown. He's given up 2 escapes.
Still green, 1 red neutral.
He lets him go with about 25 seconds to go in the first period. 6-3 is the score right now. Tyler Schwartz in the lead. Schwartz, of course, in green for the Bears.
Work in red.
And Ben Wasawa telling them to work in. And right now, Schwartz has 7 seconds. He gave up the point, hoping to get on the takedown. He's got 7 seconds to make it worthwhile right now. Stu real close on that head and arm, but Zargo didn't kick over, I guess, right?
Well, in the official's opinion, Tyler didn't settle in and hold that in a perpendicular position and beyond reaction time. That's one of those situations where you can make an official look real bad, and you know you really don't have a head and arm, you have a scalping arm, and the next thing you know, the bottom guy pops out, and he gave 2 that maybe wasn't there. So you know it was a good hold by our official.
6-3, and Schwartz deferring, and Zargo taking the top position.
Set.
Tyler wants to do here is try to work some hand control. And he just flips Zargo to his around for reversal, and it's 8-3 now lead for Tyler. On top in scoring, on top in position.
Gets that, tries for the Turk, doesn't quite get the leg through.
He's working on one-on-one on the near side and trying to scoop into a Navy. Now he goes back to a side ride.
Still green. 1 red neutral.
Zargo escapes to his feet for escape. We're at 8-4. Zargo in the purple. The referee will refer to him as red. Any points for Zargo will be awarded with the referee's left wristband, which is red, and vice versa. Any points for East Brunswick with the green right wristband.
And they go out of bounds. They'll get a restart with just over a minute to go here in the second period. As we said, Ben Wasawa is our referee. He is mic'd up, but Ben's pretty demonstrative and pretty loud. I don't know if we even need a microphone to hear most of what he's calling out. They continue to work.
Still neutral. 2.
And that is the first takedown for Joe Zargo.
Puts him right back in this match at 8-6. Many of you might be familiar with Ben LaSalle. He's the head football coach at Colonia High School.
Green, you're down.
Schwartz will start on the bottom.
Set.
When you go out of bounds, you restart in the same position you left.
Set. Cover. Set.
Schwartz come to his feet, and Zargo brings him right back down again. They work on the edge and go out. "30 seconds here in the second period."
Set. Cover.
What was a 6-3 lead going into this period, now 8-6 for Tyler Schwartz, rather. He's tried a wing roll there, didn't quite get that, and Zargo in control.
Back to his base. Needs to get his hips out under him. Try to get up to his knees. Needs to extend himself here to avoid being in that cradle that Zargo's working.
Under 10 in the period. And it looks like they're going to finish up this period with the score 8-6 in favor of Tyler Schwartz, but what was a dominant situation was
Green short, my
now just a 2-point lead for Tyler
What
Schwartz.
does he got? He wants to spit? You got to spit. My time for spit here. Your choice when we go back. Stay on the mat.
There's no injury time or anything else for this. They're just letting him clear his mouth. Stu, how long will we let him continue this before they do put in injury time?
You're wiping and let's go.
You know, it's at the discretion of the referee. I think if referee knew it was going to be this long, he might have went to an injury time. He might be second guessing himself a little bit.
No, he doesn't.
I guess there was a question by
He doesn't have it.
Monroe coach Bill Jackatow whether there was blood.
No. Yeah.
Well, I think the question is whether it should be injury time or not.
He's covered up. He's covered up. Yeah, he's set. Green's down.
And Schwartz will take the defensive position on the bottom.
Well, the momentum has swung a little since the first period, where Tyler had the momentum go, and in that second period it swung back to Varga. As Tyler quickly breaks out for one, he's up 9-6. He can't rest here. He needs to stay aggressive for the last 2 minutes of this match. It's a 3-period match.
And a 3-point lead right now. The way it looked at first, I mean, it looked like Schwartz was going to be able to take him down, let him go, take him down, let him go, and could have built up that major decision margin. It has changed considerably. As you said, the momentum swung. And a takedown for Zargo. That high crotch that Schwartz was able to get easily in the first period, didn't get that one. And now it is Zargo giving up one for the possibility of getting two. It is a 10-8 lead 1:24 to go in regulation.
This is where the conditioning comes into play. This is where, we see who wants it more.
And there is that barrel roll, fireman, and a takedown for Schwartz.
Well, Schwartz helped his cause there as the momentum was switching to Vargo. Schwartz packing this match with a 4-point lead. And this is one of those matches where East Brunswick needs to keep wrestling.
No, this was not one that was going to be in either team's
Hands up. Hands up.
column. Zarga with a 15-11 record, 7-7 Schwartz. So it was still a toss-up.
This is one of those toss-up bouts we talked about earlier. These toss-up matches are the ones that are going to make a difference in the dual meet winner.
Set. Cover. Set.
And Zarga pops out for one. Nice textbook stand-up.
3-point lead for Tyler Schwartz. And there's the takedown.
Make that 1 point. We're at 12-11. Plenty of action here at 106.
40 seconds to go. And the Monroe bench is telling him, let him go.
1-3 neutral. Set.
Tyler here needs to be offensive. Picks up two and some back points, almost some back points. Zargo quick to roll belly down.
15-11. This is some back and forth match we've got here at the starting point, 106. 25 seconds to go in the match in the regulation. And both coaches know, as you said, Stu, this is a key matchup. This is a good starting point and an opportunity to pick up some early points.
Set.
Yeah, both teams would like to get on the scoreboard first and get the momentum going in their favor.
As a neutral, it is 15-12.
And it's Tyler backing up. He has to avoid the stall warning.
6 seconds to go. A 3-point lead for Tyler Schwartz here at 106 pounds. First match of the night.
And Tyler needs a circle here. He needs to get his hands out in front of him. Good offense would be to be a good defensive here. And Brunswick is going to win the first one at 106 by a score of 15-12.
Bears get on the board first. Tyler Schwartz with a win.
Red choice, you're going to be 3-2.
And we go up to 113 pounds. This time it is Sean Gardini for the Falcons, a sophomore, an 11-11 record.
All right.
And Tyler Gallegos for the Bears, a junior, coming in at 13-8.
Set. Neutral. Neutral.
Tyler, single leg up in the air.
Counter by the wizard by Gardini, and they remain neutral, as you heard from Ben Wasawa. 15 seconds into the match here at 113 pounds.
Gallegos with a shot attempt again.
So this is another one of those toss-up matches. Neither team has an obvious advantage. And the first takedown goes to Sean Gardini. And a 2-0 lead.
Trying to work a cradle on the far side. Gardini trying to work that cradle. Wrestling on top, must work to the sides. Cannot ride parallel in the offensive position. Bottom man needs to stay aggressive and work to get out or work for a reversal.
And we have a warning for stalling. No significant action. And
the referee felt that Gardini was riding in a parallel position, so he's warned for stalling. Gardini needs to work to the sides on top. Referee, give me a few seconds behind him. Then you need to take your move out to the side.
Gallegos up to his feet quickly.
To the mat. Gallegos trying to work a switch. Nice job executing that.
And we are tied at 2 with about 43 seconds to go here in the first period. Second match of the night, 113 pounds. Gallegos with that bar.
Now Gallegos has to get out to the side. I'll have the same situation Gardini had. Referee give him a few seconds behind him, and you got to come out to the side.
He's trying to push that bar across, but he's got to get a little momentum. He's got 13
nice
seconds.
Nice job by Tyler working that bar. Has Gardini close to back point exposure, and now he's getting the count. He's going to pick up 2 points. And there's a 2-point on the reversal. Now our timer's going to...
And the buzzer was after that, too. No two reversal, no.
2-point reversal's taken away. The referee gave the 2, and the buzzer went off.
Well, Matt Pazinka was on his way over to the table to talk to Ben Wasawa, and now Bill Jackito.
And there was no 2 reversal. Was huh? Because I signaled a 2 because I saw it, but it's after the buzzer. That's it.
The referee very definitive in making that call. The choice is...
It's one of those dual meets where every point's going to count. And you're going to have the coaches fighting for whatever they can get.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those sleeves rolled up, jackets off, loosen the tie. And Gardini takes the defense in the second period.
Here we go. Set.
Our referee very authoritative. Ben LaSalle taking control.
4-2 lead for Tyler Gallegos. He got that near fall with the bar.
Monroe is one of those up-and-coming programs in the GMC. Building a nice program from bottom up, starting at the recreation level, takes it right into the middle school and up at the high school, and that's when it starts getting contagious around town, when you start the bottom up.
I think you've got a lot of support in the town. It's again, I look at Monroe very much like East Brunswick was in the 60s and early 70s. It's kind of an evolving and developing town. It's still growing, and the new high school, the new facilities over there, they have a good program, as you said. The rec program is solid. And I haven't competed against them and coached against their middle school. The fellows over there are doing a nice job. And they've got some good kids coming up.
So it's Tyler Gallegos on top here in the second period, 4-2 lead. He's got to work out to the side. He's got a one-on-one on the near side. Try to slip in a bar on the left. Now he reaches in between the legs, trying to scoop for a Navy. Quickly back to the side. Got the tight waist. Needs to bring him back down to the mat.
And hip slipped under.
Close to a lock.
Not able to fight that.
Violation. Official will give you a little bit of reaction time to release your lock once you go to your feet.
Well, good control and recovery by Gallegos. He slipped off and he was underneath, but he's able to get his hips out.
Nice agile, good display of balance by Gallegos. Just managed to stay on top.
35 seconds here in the second period to go. They're on the edge, still in bounds, and they go out. 4-2 lead. Tyler Gallegos.
This is one of those bouts, those toss-up bouts that we talked about. Both coaches wanting to put a W on their column in this one. Gallegos with 30 seconds in the second period left. Doesn't want to give up any points here.
No, he almost gave up the 2 at the end after he picked up the near full point at the end of the first period. He's running that bar again.
He's got a nice ride with that, Tyler.
Yeah.
He goes across the tight waist, takes the near wrist, kind of ties up Gardini on bottom, and allows himself to come out to the side.
Gardini bracing himself with his right arm, and Gallegos not able to make the turn. We're under 2 seconds, and we're going to end the period.
Gallegos will have choice in the third period.
Green's choice. Green takes defense.
Not unexpected.
No, Tyler takes bottom. He's got to stay aggressive, though. He can't rest down there.
Set, cover. Set.
Gardini on top. And it's Gallegos stepping over with nice balance. Picks up a 2-point reversal and increases lead to 6-2.
Well, a win a win here at 113 pounds would be very critical for the Bears, because coming up next, Sal Pravacci, the runner-up in the GMCs at 120 pounds, a very strong wrestler, lost his first match in those finals. last Saturday. Profaci 25-1, and certainly, well, that will be one of the matches that Monroe will be looking to have in their column.
Well, we're gonna have to see, where they put Profaci. It could be some maneuvering going around in the Monroe lineup. They might try to capitalize at 20 and 26 and bump Profaci to 26. So we're gonna have to wait and see that. That's a second stall call for Monroe. That's a point's going to be awarded to East Brunswick. On the second stall violation, it is a 1-point penalty.
He is not in a good situation. Is Gallegos? He had that cradle, but he was exposing his back.
Well, on the scoreboard it's 6-2, but in reality, it's going to be 7-2 at that stall point.
Gallegos still technically has control. And there's the reversal. Now, Ben Lascelles has not given that violation point. He may not remember that he gave the previous the point earlier, or the warning earlier. And Matt Pazinko is going to check that right now, because that could come down to criteria, correct? That could be a part of the criteria later on if it came to that?
It very well.
And there is that point.
Now it looks like Monroe's going to save Sal Profaci for 126, and they're going to send out Chris Muse. Good strategy by Monroe. This way they have a shot to win 2 weight classes. And it looks like it's going to be Nina Gurkis for East Brunswick. And it's Gurkis shooting right in on trying to get a double leg takedown. It's Muse countering with a sprawl.
Gurkis, a senior with an 8-12 record, and Chris Muse, not a slouch, a sophomore with a 20-5 record.
East Brunswick on top, 6-0 in our team score by virtue of 2 3-point decisions at 106 and 113. We're in our 3rd weight class, 120. That's Mina Gurkis on the mat, and he's taking on Chris Muse. One of 2 Muses in the lineup for Monroe tonight. Referee telling East Brunswick to work to the middle.
Work in. Here we go. Set.
Under a minute, no score here in the first period at 120 pounds.
And it's Muse on the board first with a 2-point takedown. Trying to work a cradle. Muse needs to pick his head up, straighten his neck.
And they go out of bounds, and Matt Pazinko on the side urging Gurkis not to be reaching back, or when he gets out there to pull that arm out, not leave it behind.
Muse was 7th in the GMC.
Still red.
Gurkis escaping for 1. We got 10 seconds to go in our first period. Here at 120.
And they go out with 1 second on the clock. And so they will start, and East Brunswick will have a choice in the second period.
Red the first to green.
That's wrong.
Green's choice. Takes neutral. Set.
Well, despite the fact that he got taken down in the first period, Mina Gerges taking neutral, must still feel good that he can work against Muse on his feet.
Gerges is one for stalling. Referee feels he's backing up. And it's Muse trying to work for a takedown here.
He's got the leg. He's going to pre-top that. On the pike.
It's Muse with a 2-point takedown, extending his lead.
Still red. Still red.
I think they put the points on the board the wrong
Should be 4-1. Well, moving Muse down and Profaci up to 126. So far, it is looking like a good move by Bill Jackito.
Set.
At 126, the Bears have Eric Weber waiting for Profaci. .54 seconds to go here in the second period. 4-1 lead for Chris Muse of Monroe.
Set. Cover. Set.
Works the tight waist, has the wrist.
He's riding on top. Cross face to the far arm. Now he switches to a far wrist on the outside. Back to the cross face. He's staying aggressive, doing a good job of changing his combinations. Staying busy on top. Doing a nice job.
Now, both these teams will be competing in District 20, and the district tournament coming up here on the 23rd. And I believe it's just going to be a one-day tournament on Saturday. East Brunswick hosting it.
And all these matchups tonight are very influential in the seeding.
Say set, and then there's a whistle. Okay? Set, and then there's a whistle. That's on me, because I say set, they both move. All right? Green down.
We're going to get a reset.
Set, and then a whistle. You're set. Cover. Set.
Gerges trying to get that 1 point before the period ends, and he's going to be put down on his back for a couple of points.
He's got Gerges on the ropes. He's going to pick up at least 2 back points on the buzzer. Picks up 3. For those watching at home, if you hold your opponent on the mat, exposing his shoulders for 5 count, you'll pick up 3 back points.
Well, a 7-1 lead right now for Muse. An 8-point margin of victory is a major decision and gives a major decision and 4 points to the team. And Muse picks up the escape. He now leads 8-1 and now 10-1.
Well, Muse is in bonus point situation here. He's got a 9-point lead on Gerges here in the third. If he should be able to hold on and have an 8-point or more separation in team score or bout score, to pick up 14 points for Monroe.
And this is exactly what Bill Jackito was thinking about when he made that maneuver between 120 and 126, and back points again are being counted.
Now what Gerges has to be mindful of is not giving up a 15-point spread and giving an extra team point to Monroe, via technical fall.
He has an 11-point lead right now.
Every point you can score or not give up, you're helping your team here tonight, as we mentioned earlier. This is going to be one of those dual meets where every team point's critical.
Under a minute to go. 12-1 lead for Chris Muse, the sophomore from Monroe. He is looking to pick up his 21st win of the season. And a violation point on the second warning against Gerges. It is now a 12-point lead.
Gerges got to get busy down there. He's got to work back up to his base.
Muse's very physical. He is softening up the opponent, if you will, and he's bouncing a little bit, pressuring the head. And it is a 13-1 victory for Chris Muse at 120 pounds. That is a 4-point decision. A major.
Red's choice this match. Red.
Now we're going to get a look probably at Sal Profaci.
Sal Profaci.
And East Brunswick looks like they're making a move of their own right, and they're going to insert, we have to get a name on East Brunswick wrestler.
Set.
That is not
No.
Eric Weber.
Neutral. 2. Down to 1. Down to 2.
So it's Eric Frazee on the mat, a sophomore for East Brunswick, and Sal Profaci has him on the ropes in a cradle, and it's a pin in 23 seconds for Monroe, and they're going to pick up 16 points and have the first lead of the night. Monroe up 10-6 by virtue of the Profaci pin.
Well, that was the move that Bill Jacato wanted, and we're going to jump to 130 pounds very quickly. Anthony Aversano for the Falcons. And we'll see who's put out by...
Well, East Brunswick has to send the man on the mat first, I believe, here. It's a green bout, and it's going to be
Sean Glasgow.
Sean Glasgow for East Brunswick and Anthony Aversano for Monroe.
Set.
Glasgow, a sophomore, 19-3 record.
Coming off a second place finish in the GMC.
Now in the GMCs, he beat Aversano 17-1.
2.
And East Brunswick's going to count on that or better here tonight. They need that team points. They need those bonus points.
He had the tech fall, and he'd like to at least duplicate that if he can.
Aversano finished 7th in that same weight class in GMCs. So he's no slouch.
1. Neutral.
Breaks away for 1. Glasgow trying to work it back into a single.
Still neutral.
And he picks up 2 on the edge, increases lead 4-1.
Aversano with a 15-10 record. It's a junior.
Hey, Green, make sure your hand's on the belly button here.
Glasgow has only 3 losses on the season, and ironically 2 of them are to South Plainfield, and both of them happen to be state champs.
Yeah, this is not... it was something that we picked up that Greg Tafaro from the Home News Tribune had pointed out, that all of Sean Glasgow's losses have been to state qualifiers.
Set.
And to be this year 2 state champions, unbelievable. Scott Del Vecchio and Anthony Ashnault.
Glasgow on top.
1 minute to go here in the first period. Team score 10-6, Monroe in the lead. And Sean Glasgow up 4-1. Glasgow was starter last year as a freshman.
He's one of those year-round wrestlers. There's just no rest for Sean. It's from wrestling season. As soon as the season's over, he's still training for wrestling and making the circuit. Summer, going to tournaments. Off-season, going to clubs.
Yeah, it is what makes the difference between the good wrestler and the great wrestler. But I always, and again, this is from the old school that I'm in, I'm always concerned about kids burning out. I mean, the kids who are super, super dedicated and committed to the sport, they deal with it. But I think the kids who are real good and want to get real better, if that's a real phrase, I get concerned about them, so much year-round. There's no break.
Glasgow's going to take a 4-1 lead in the second period.
Green defers to red.
Sean's going to defer his choice to the third period. Aversano takes defense. Glasgow's going to let him go, give up the one in order to try to work the takedown.
Set.
We've seen the strategy before at 106. Give up one, try to get two.
Well, Glasgow has 2 takedowns here in the first period. Shot by Aversano, countered by Sean.
Sean did a nice job just getting his hips out there. I mean, Sean's got it all. He's got the technique, he's got the strength, and he's got the desire. And, you know, the mat time is what he needs, and, you know, just develop.
He is strong.
Beautiful job picking up a 2-point takedown.
Let the leg pop. Let the leg pop.
He's got the leg trapped, and referee telling him to let it pop, get it out. Can't ride that.
On top.
Sean's got 2 wrists, one on the near side, one on the far side. Needs to work out to the side. Got a tight waist. East Brunswick in need of some bonus points here.
4-point lead. He's rolling that wrist, going for the tilt.
He's going to pick up a count. He's going to pick up a 1 count.
He's got 2.
He's got the 2. He's got 2 in the bank, and there's the 2 points awarded. A little quick.
Spreads down. Set. Injury time green.
Not quite sure what happened there. He was slow getting up, slow coming back to the center.
Well, Sean's been dropping, you know, in weight. You know, he started the season at 138. Now he's down to 132. So I'm sure it takes a little bit of adjustment. We got to look at Sean, and we got to look at Coach Bazinko. We get a little pan of our crowd right now. And we're back, and we get a look at Sean during injury time. Mr. Hostler, legendary East Brunswick trainer, tending to him.
Well, Phil has been around for a long time, been recognized nationally for his abilities and his skills and his efforts as an athletic trainer and promoting athletic training as well. We get a chance to, we're going to talk a little bit about the winter sports on TV. The next weekend, the 9th and the 10th, there is a winter sports marathon on EBTV, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along. A quick escape by Aversano here in the second period. 8-3 is the score. Working for that front headlock. A shrug, still blocked by Glasgow, and they go out with no control. Whatever that injury was from that point, it does look slow Glasgow down a little bit. He doesn't seem quite as aggressive.
Well, it's going to wind us down the second. We're going to go into the third period with an 8-3 lead.
Glasgow's choice.
Green choice.
Green takes defense. Glasgow trying to score as many points as he can. Going to start on bottom.
Set.
He has a 5-point lead. He's looking for that 8 margin if he can.
Cover.
At least the major.
Set.
Aversano's doing his job for Monroe. He's keeping this match tight.
As I said, in the counties, and as an escape for Glasgow, Sean beat Aversano with a tech fall.
Aversano's moving and staying busy out there. Got to give him credit. Glasgow in on a single, converts to a takedown.
Now that's the 8-point lead he wants right now. He's got to hold that and build on it.
Let him go now. Coach Bazinko at least wants to get a major or greater out of this.
Oh, he's telling Glasgow to let him go. You have 1:20, it's a lot of time. But either he didn't hear Matt or he's not paying attention right now.
And he's good for stalling. He's riding parallel on top. Coach Kazinko instructing Sean to give him one. Needs that extra team point.
Set.
11-4, the 7-point margin right now with just over a minute to go here in the third period. Kind of a diving move by Glasgow. And stalemate called, no significant action. They're going to start again.
Set.
Well, Sean's in a needed takedown situation here.
Absolutely. 40 seconds to go here in the third. 7-point margin.
Do all he can not to give it up. And Sean needs to get a sense of urgency going here. Takes a half shot.
20 seconds. Well, this was definitely a match that the Bears anticipated winning, and I'm sure that Matt was looking for bonus points, and we're under 10 seconds.
Avicena was just going to try to back and avoid the takedown.
He's going to do it.
And he did his job. Avicena doing his job for Monroe.
And the Falcons maintain a lead of 1 point.
Good one.
And Glasgow not looking good as he heads off the mat.
Come on up. Don't even hold it up, all right? We're in Greg's choice this match, right? All right, here we go.
We jump to 138.
It's Brandon Hyman on the mat for Monroe, and he's going to take on Mike Nicolera.
Nicolera, a senior, 16-10 on the season. Hyman, a junior, with a 9-13 record.
This is one of those matches as well where East Brunswick needs to pick up some bonus points.
Yeah.
Set.
Well, if you look at just the records, Nicolaro with the better dual meet record, but doesn't necessarily mean a lot if in a match where the emotions are high and you know what you have to do, as we said with before, trying to keep his legs in. Nicolaro pulling Hyman back in, and the trip and the takedown.
Team scores 10-9, favor Monroe.
The only bonus points that have been earned have been by Monroe. They had the major decision at 120 when Chris Muse was moved down to 120 pounds, and they had the pin by Sal Profaci at 126.
Set, cover.
Just over a minute to go here in the first period.
On a set, fellas, both guys. We're going to have another set, all right? It's going to be set, cover. Here we go.
Well, we're in our sixth bout. Monroe has won 2. East Brunswick has won 3, but Monroe has more team points to show for it via those bonus points. Nice scramby roll escape for Brandon Hyman. Pick up a neutral.
Easy.
Nicolera with a leverage advantage here.
Set.
.30 seconds to go here in the first period.
And Nicolera's been the aggressor.
Again gets in.
Dump.
Neutral.
Didn't finish it. And they go out. But Nicolera did get in. He had the dump, the barrel roll. Five seconds to go here in the first period. Looks like we're going to end up with a 2-1 lead from Mike Nicolaro. choice for Monroe's Brandon Hyman.
Red takes deep. You all right? You all right? Well, then you're down. Injury time, red.
Okay, still an injury. That looks like his arm.
Okay, for those at home, you're entitled to 2 injury times.
People at home are entitled to 2 injury times?
Well,
okay.
People entitled to an explanation.
Okay.
2 injury times, not to exceed 90 seconds. Should a wrestler take 2 injury times, his opponent would have choice on the restart. The injury time is cumulative, so whatever injury time is used here would be added to the next one. Can't take 3 injury times. 3rd injury time would result in a disqualification.
And that is a dramatic change over the last couple of years, and to prevent the stalling, prevent the excessive timeouts that some
well, in college, it's gotten even sterner. Right. On the first time out in college, your opponent would have choice position.
Well, we're here at the beginning of the second period, 2 minutes.
You're set. Cover.
Mike Nicolaro here at 138 pounds.
He's in green. He's on top. Also green in the hair, we should add, besides the uniform.
Well, it's gold, I guess, isn't it? And the escape again on that roll by Hyman.
Hyman ties our score with that escape.
Did you ever dye your hair when you were wrestling, Stu?
I can't say I have.
No. Of course, when I was wrestling, which is somewhere back in the dark ages, if we ever dyed our hair, I think our coach would have just thrown us out, and we never would have been let back in.
It's a 2-point takedown for Hyman, and Nicolaro trying to cross-face and spin around and get those points back.
Might at least get the escape. And nothing, no change.
Hyman holding on to that leg to avoid the reversal by Nicolaro.
Well, the opening takedown by, I'm sorry, Stu. Opening takedown was by Mike Nicolaro, but the points since then have been scored by Brandon Hyman. Switch.
Hyman close to a locked hands. There he did lock hands. So Nicolaro's going to be awarded one for the locked hands.
Scoot out.
If he can get his hips out, to pick up 2 in addition to the 1-point penalty.
He's got to pop his hips up a little bit.
And there
he's still got the leg.
Holding on. There it is. Hyman still holding on. Nicolaro needs to high leg over. He picks up the 2-point reversal. Now the 1 point's awarded because they leave that situation. And we get out of bounds. We'll get a fresh start with Nicolaro on top in position. 5-4 on top in score.
Mike Nicolaro was getting to his feet. Hyman had clasped when they went back down. He held the clasp.
Cover.
But the man on the bottom is allowed to finish that move, and Mike Nicolaro did that when he had the switch, came outside, worked and popped his hips out, and eventually got on top. Hyman flattening out.
Hyman needs to work up.
Nicolaro doing enough coming outside, so he's not working parallel yet.
It seems like the Monroe wrestlers, when they're taking the mat tonight, they know their assignment.
Yeah.
Whether it be win or win big or lose small, they know their assignment.
Hyman trying to get a Peterson there, but Nicolaro spreading out and sprawling and breaking that. And Mike will take the bottom position in the third period with a 1-point lead here at 138 pounds.
You know, in our last bout, it was Anthony Aversano who kept it close with Sean Glasgow, and in a way, that's a certain kind of a win for Monroe.
Absolutely.
Hyman on top. Nicolaro doing a nice job trying to sit through. Hyman's coming awful close to the locked hands.
If he should lock again, it would still be a 1-point penalty if it does happen. And I guess if I'm Nicolaro, I guess I want to stand up.
Right.
He's already been called once. Minute and a half to go here in the third.
So when Nicolaro starts working that switch is where Hyman's been coming close to the locked hands.
And he's going to let him go. And a little lackadaisical by Mike Nicolaro as he walked away.
Neutral.
and almost didn't react in time. He's able to sprawl.
Tailgate, neutral.
Hyman gave him the one.
You need injury time?
And then as he went off, Nicolaro didn't quite
Set.
react that well. .6-4, Mike Nicolaro in the lead. 51 seconds to go here in the third period.
Set.
They're staying in the center. Neither man has been warned for stalling.
Claire trying to work that Russian tie.
Under 30 to go here in the third period. The Bears looking to regain the lead. They are down by a point on the team score.
You need injury time? Huh? Set.
Hyman has looked a little ragged and dogged, and the referee has asked him a couple of times if he needs injury time. And they go out again with 13 seconds to go on the clock.
Green. Set.
Five seconds. And the Bears will pick up 3 team points. A 6-4 win from Mike Nicolaro.
That's all right. Let's go that one. Don't send them across no more. We're getting nasty on the other side. Don't send anybody across. Green's choice this match. Green's choice.
That takes to 145 pounds, Stu, and we have
Justin Gaffney from Monroe.
Gaffrey, a finalist in the GMCs.
And it's going to be Travis Lasco for East Brunswick. This is one of those bouts where both teams want to come out of this one with a win.
Let's go, a senior at 14-11 on the season. Gaffrey, 15-12, a junior.
Our team scores flip back in favor of East Brunswick to 12-10. Gaffrey, a junior. Let's go, senior.
Seventh match of the night, so we're heading home now. We've gone not quite. This is the halfway point.
Neutral. Neutral.
Let's go in on the leg, countered by Gaffrey.
Neutral.
He's got to post that and cut it. Let's go did not free that arm, and Gaffrey's hanging on to it to prevent the takedown. Under a minute, and there's the takedown for Travis Lutzko.
Greg, you're down. Set, cover. Set.
Gaffrey with a reversal. So we're at 2-2.
I believe I said the Gaffrey was a finalist. He was a semi-finalist at the GMCs and took 4th place, losing to Jake Pirro of Colonia in the consolation round.
Somewhat of a wide open weight class at 145. You know, you had your top seed in Troy Heilman, and after that, it was anybody's game.
Gaffrey putting in the cradle, rocking back. Let's go. He's going to get back points. 5 seconds to go here in this first period.
East Brunswick can't afford to give up any bonus points here.
3-point near fall for Justin Gaffrey in the first period, 145 pounds and a 5-2 lead.
Green's choice. Green takes feedback.
Travis has to shake that off and come back strong here.
Had the opening takedown, but then gave up 5 points.
Cover. Set. Still red.
He's come up, got to bring him down. He's got to cut it, and he gets the reversal. (5-4). Justin Gaffrey gets to Peterson.
Let's go still in control.
He's got the leg.
Still green.
And a good no call by the referee.
Good hold, good hold.
Still green.
Could be a
Well, Latsko needs to suck that leg in. Try to get it close to his chest. Cut down the space in there. Nice job by Travis staying with control.
he went from being caught in a Peterson to coming around and regaining control. No point exchange.
Use that.
Under a minute. And Gaffrey, I think, looking for that Peterson again.
Still green.
Let's go working
He's
with
popping
Merkel.
out.
Let's go needs to tighten that up. Apply some pressure. Try to arch his back.
That is not a headlock. He's got the arm encircled.
Also a good way to tie the bottom man up. So Let's go needs to extend him. He needs to arch his back. Try to stay in bounds. Use the mat to his advantage. We're going to get a stalemate call and a fresh start.
23 seconds to go here in the second period, right?
Yep.
Scoreboard says third.
No, we're in the second.
Second period.
Set. Cover.
Travis Letsko started on the bottom, came around on a reversal.
Still green.
Again, Letsko's in that situation. He needs to hold on to that leg, try to pull it into him.
Looks like he could break out for one.
Gaffney picks up his escape. That's going to wind down our second period.
And Gaffrey will have choice in the third, and he's going to take bottom.
Red's choice. Red takes defense.
You knew that, huh?
Oh, well, I saw Bill Jackato's signal, so I'm not that smart.
Set. Cover. Set.
Let's go working a half on the near side. Far wrist. He's down 6-4, so he's either going to have to turn Gaffney or at some point let him go and try to work on his feet. Right now, Let's go's trying to turn him.
Well, Travis did get the first takedown in the match, but then gave up the reversal and that really close near fall points at the end of the period.
Cover. One. Red. Neutral.
And he's decided right then to give him the one.
Still neutral.
He gave him one. Now for that to be effective, he's got to score a
He's bending that
takedown.
knee pretty hard. He's got to be careful with that knee.
On the knee.
You get a potentially dangerous call. We're going to get a fresh start. Let's go needs his takedown. He's got to dig deep.
Set.
Right now it comes down to desire. Who wants it more?
Working the center. There have been no warnings. I mean, Gaffrey has not backed away, but he can afford to dance a little bit
Neutral.
and stay away from the tie-up. As we have said often, Stu, Letsko needs to have a sense of urgency right now. 32 seconds to go here in the third period. He needs the takedown and back points.
Set.
Well, Bill Giacchino, he's brought a winning attitude into Monroe. The kids have responded for him. And he's building a program. And it's Gaffney working the front head. He's got Lutzko. And I'm not so sure about that being a takedown call. I was a little quick. And it's Lutzko with one.
And a 9-4 final. Justin Gaffrey for Monroe with the win.
I agree with most of the calls tonight. I think that takedown was a little quick, Coach.
But even at that, it would have been
didn't make a difference in the outcome of the bout, but our officials have been pretty good about getting them all right so far.
I think Ben LaSalle has done a nice job. He's held a couple of calls, and we gave him compliments when he deserved it. So you have a right to give him a shot.
It is very hard to get every call right as an official. If you can get most of them right, you're doing a good job.
Well, as a football official, we often say with coaches, I'll call a perfect game when you coach one. So.
Yeah, and it's much easier for us to make the calls sitting here.
Absolutely.
We can get all the calls right behind the table.
For Monroe, Harrison Utter, here at 152 pounds, a junior at 7-4.
He's taking on Pat Doherty for East Brunswick.
Doherty's a senior with a 10-8 record. He is the nephew of South Brunswick's Joe Doherty.
And this is a weight class where we would normally see Michael Kohn, who's been out the last couple of weeks on injury. Hopefully the Bears will get him back in that lineup soon with the districts around the corner and sectionals.
Utter, a place winner in the GMCs for Monroe.
A recent addition coming to Monroe via Bergen Catholic.
Utter, a fourth-place finisher, losing to Tom Farley of JFK in the consolation round.
Utter's wrestled at the Summit 52 and 160 for Monroe. So Monroe up 13-12 in the seesaw dual meet that's been back and forth and back and forth.
Well, we talked about bonus points. We talked about who wants it more, so to speak. In the first 7 bouts, bonus points have been scored only by Monroe. The pin and the major decision. The Bears have not been able to score any.
On the last bout, it was the right move, I think, by Let's Go going neutral. It didn't appear Let's Go's going to be able to turn him. Trailing by 2, his best shot of a score would probably have been a takedown, maybe getting lucky and catching something to his back and catching Gaffney off guard.
Well, this is another one of the situations where maneuvering by the coaches come into play. Just as Bill Jacoto moved Sal Profaci up to 126 pounds, Glenn Pazinko moved, I'm not here, I should say the next matchup, he's going to move John Schleifer up to 170 pounds.
Set.
Scoreless first period.
Red takes defense.
And Harrison Utter takes the bottom position.
Cover. Set.
Doherty with the leg in.
An idea for the crossbody.
Doherty needs to scoot his hips out. He's in control. Doing a nice job of tying Utter up.
Can't see where those legs are on the far side there. And he's still got it in.
Doherty need to try to hold on for a stalemate. Yep.
Red's down.
Now, as we take a short break and they reset, we mentioned that the weekend of February 9th and 10th, EBTV will be showing extensive coverage, a marathon of the winter sports on the 9th, Saturday, from 1. We start at 1 o'clock with wrestling and then boys and girls basketball. And then on February 10th, that's Sunday, from 8 o'clock in the morning, we start matches and games. Again, boys and girls basketball along with wrestling. This match will be replayed on the 9th and the 10th. So EBTV with continuing coverage of East Brunswick High School sports. And we have to say that they keep bringing us back, but they do a great job. We really appreciate what they do for the community. Patrick Doherty doing a good job keeping Utter down, getting the cradle on the far side.
Doherty doing a real nice job on top. He gives you everything he's got out there for 6 minutes. It's one thing we've seen in Pat before. He works hard the whole match. Both wrestlers in a ear-to-ear tie. Trying to find an opening.
Set.
Under 30 seconds here in the second period.
Doherty will have choice in the third period. I'm sure each coach has figured this match out 100 different ways on paper, and none of that seems to pan out. That's why we actually wrestle these duels.
I guess the days of just having a set lineup and putting them out there and say go are long past. The maneuvering, a point here, a point there, can mean a tremendous difference, and both coaches making some moves tonight.
Well, with the addition of weight classes has been the addition of strategy. I remember back in the day when we had, 12 weight classes, which soon went to 13, and now we're at 14. And Doherty on bottom, Utter on top, 1-0 in score, Utter in the purple. Utter trying to work a tilt. Doherty gets up to his feet.
And they will go out and get a restart. Patrick Doherty for the Bears, down 1-0.
Set. Cover. Set.
Doherty to his feet.
Still red. Still red.
Utter needs to work up off that leg.
Got to improve. Got to improve.
Look for a stall warning coming here. Look for it coming. I smell it, Coach.
There it is.
There it is. Can't work on that leg. You got to work up.
Well, the referee was saying got to improve, and Utter stayed right where he was.
Set.
Doherty doing a nice job.
Comes around, that should be 2.
And he's got Utter in trouble. Doherty can really help East Brunswick here if he could pull out a win here.
He's got to lift that leg and dump him over.
Stay right there and try to work that cradle.
Just over a minute to go here in the third period.
He's got to try to walk over the head of Utter, expose the shoulders. Doherty's in good position here. Wants to stay where he's at.
Utter broke the cradle. Didn't get any back points out of that, and Utter coming up.
Nice, smart wrestling by Doherty, holding onto that leg.
I could have stalemate out of this one.
Doherty trying to work that clock as well. The longer Doherty can stay on the mat on top, he's in a good position.
And there is the stalemate, 38 seconds to go. Pat Doherty with a 2-1 lead.
Doherty wrestling a great bout here. Doherty, what he needs to do is he needs to react first off the whistle, try to tie Utter up, try to get Utter down on his stomach. Doherty needs to be heavy on Utter now, use all his weight to his advantage, stay behind him. Doherty did a great job riding.
He's got the leg in.
Earlier, Doherty doing a nice job with those legs.
He's got the double leg in. Got to chop that arm out, chop him out and break him down, stretch him out.
Of all the East Brunswick wrestlers we've seen this season, Patrick very well could be the most improved wrestler.
17 seconds to go here in the third. He's got to hold that position. He can pick up this win. That would be a big one for the Bears to get some points back on. Not to lose it now. He's got the ride in.
This is going to be a long 5 seconds, but on paper, this was definitely one of those matches where Monroe was looking for a victory.
Patrick Doherty with a 2-1 win.
We're going to have to call that somewhat of an upset and a big one for East Brunswick. Valuable team points picked up for East Brunswick there. It's 3 points for East Brunswick, but on paper, you could see that as a 6-point swing. I'm sure Monroe was counting on 3 or more there. And it's Patrick Daugherty turned the table on the Falcons and given the Bears a very needed 3 team points here.
Utter a place winner at the counties, as we talked about, and not being able to come through for the Falcons. And we jump to 160 pounds. Here the switch, the strategy by sorry about that, Matt, by Matt Pazinko. Sam Kim for the Bears coming down to 160 pounds, going up against Quincy Charleston. Charleston a senior, 8-13. Sam Kim a junior with a 15-6 record.
Now Kim's been solid for the Bears. This is a time again where East Brunswick counting on him.
Now, if he could get, I mean, the Bears are looking for a win here all the time, but they need a win here because you do have John Schleifer coming up next, and that's a strong point.
Set.
Well, and you also have in the wings for Monroe a county champion heavyweight and Tom Tehan. So each wrestler with a big gun of their own in the wings. Each bout here is critical. Haven't had a lot of scoring. You know, it's 16-13 at 160. There's only 28 points given out so far, so every victory's been earned.
Well, with this back and forth, I mean, I would start looking ahead at this point. When I'm on the sidelines and I'd have my little cards out, and I just knew that whatever happened, I wanted to have that 6-point lead or 7-point lead going into the heavyweight match. So I'd have to worry about the last bout.
Well, Pat definitely turned the momentum in the Bears' favor with that last bout at 152. An impressive win for Patrick Daugherty. We've had a lot of wrestling on the edge. Referee doing a good job trying to get him back in the middle. Keep the action going. Both wrestlers in a ear-to-ear tie-up.
Green's choice. Green takes defense.
Smart move by East Brunswick there, trying to score first. Should this match ever end in a draw and go to overtime, the wrestler that scored first would have an advantage in overtime by getting to pick his position. So rather than defer, East Brunswick elected to take bottom there, which plays into the strategy.
And part of the criteria too, Stu, if the team scores are tied, opening points or first points also make a difference, and the Bears have had that twice this year. Once against Old Bridge and once against Bridgewater Raritan, where they were tied at the end of the 14 bouts and they had to go to the criteria.
Well, East Brunswick's 12-2 on the season. I mean, one loss was to South Plainfield, a little undisputed, and that other bout was a close 1-point loss to Westfield. So East Brunswick has done real well as a team.
Yes.
A very balanced lineup.
Gotta use that green.
Charleston in control, on top.
Well, Kim needs a score here. He needs to get on the board here in the second period. Charleston's going to have choice in the third. So look for Kim. He needs to explode off the whistle.
They get a restart with exactly 1 minute to go here in the second period.
Set. Cover. Set.
Charleston on top. Needs to work out to the side. Kim needs to establish some hand control. Needs to push off the mat, get up to his feet. Got to create space and movement as a wrestler.
Still red.
Kim wants to try to stay up on his feet here.
Still red.
Charleston trying to work a bar on the near side.
Pretty forceful cross base by Charleston.
Kim's got 9 seconds to score here.
And it's not as if Charleston has been dominant in controlling him. He's just been able to ride him. And no score in the second. And no surprise, Quincy Charleston takes the bottom. Sam Kim will be on top in the third.
Set, cover.
We'll see you with the scoring guy.
Check.
Kim trips him back down. We haven't had a 0-0 match yet in the third. We've had plenty of action points being awarded tonight. This is out of the norm. Green still in control. We're going to get a 1-point escape. Good call by our official.
Oh, the first point scored by Charleston of Monroe. And as we have said throughout, that sense of urgency has to be setting in for Sam Kim.
It's been a back and forth dual meet. East Brunswick needs to keep the momentum on their favor. Look for Kim to get aggressive here. Kim, you gotta pick up the pace. It's an underhook on the near side.
Bears have won 5 bouts tonight. The Falcons 3.
East Brunswick's been unable to capitalize on bonus points.
Under a minute here in the third period. .38 seconds to go. And Quincy Charleston with a 1-0 lead over Sam Kim.
It's been just the escape by Quincy Charleston. It's been our only scoring here at 160.
Quick duck under.
Kim needs to get busy.
15 seconds to go. And with 8 seconds to go, Sam Kim has to make some moves right now. Not enough. As Quincy Charleston wins it 1-0 over Sam Kim. We jump to 170 pounds with the Falcons with a 1.1615 lead. John Schleifer, the GMC champion at 160 pounds, going up against Wesley Glessman.
And Glessman knows his assignment here. His assignment is to try to keep the bonus points away from East Brunswick, and Schleifer knows his assignment. His assignment is to pick up bonus points.
Well, Glessman is 22-4 on the season, a senior.
Set.
Glessman's second in the county at this weight class. Schleifer moving up a weight class to take him on, and he's in on a takedown.
Glessman lost on a fall to Brandon Simon of JFK.
Red, you're down. Set. Cover. Set.
Glessman's trying to pace himself, trying to go the distance with Schleifer. He's not going to do anything stupid. He's just going to play it conservative, play it smart, knows how he can help his team here. Schleifer, on the other hand, he needs to score. He needs bonus points. He's going to do everything he can. Try to build on the lead, on the 2-0 lead now. He's going to let Glessman go, give up the 1, trying to get 2. Glessman staying in his stance. defensive offense for Glessman, and it's Schlafer with a dump. He's going to pick up 2 and bonus points, back points. He's got Gleesman in trouble. And Schlafer with a half. He needs to tighten that up, bring that leg into the
A lot of time left
area
here.
East Brunswick hasn't had any bonus points tonight. They're on the verge of it here with Glessman in trouble. He's rocking. And he picks up a fall.
1 minute.
With their first bonus points of the night.
1:46, sorry, Stu. 1 minute and 46 seconds of the first period. John Schleifer with the fall.
Not an easy mission for Wes Glessman.
No.
Green's choice this match.
The Bears go up by 5, 21-16. That is their 7th win of the match. And we are down to the last 3 matches of the night.
Schlafer does make it look easy.
Well, as you said, the last 4 matches, I should say, as you said, he's a machine. He is the machine. He is steady. He just goes out there, does his job. And the expectations are high for him, but he sets those expectations for himself as well.
Well, we actually have 4 bouts to go.
4. I corrected myself too, but
you know, looking ahead, Michael Quinton for East Brunswick. One of the better 220s in the county, and looking ahead for Monroe, Thomas Tehan, one of the better heavyweights in the county. And it's a takedown awarded on the edge for Michael Muse of Monroe.
there's John Krajewski, who is a junior.
Who has worked his way into this Bear lineup.
Set, cover.
Muse, a senior, at 20-6 on the year.
Muse on top in score, 2-0. Get a look at our team score, 21-16 in the green on our screen, and 2-0 in the white in favor of Monroe. That is our bout score on the top line. Karowski's going to start on bottom.
Just over a minute to go here in the first period.
Set, cover. Set.
You know, Stu, earlier you were saying how the Monroe wrestlers came out and each of them knew their responsibilities. I think John Krajewski hopefully knows his responsibilities here too, and that is not giving up the bonus points. He's obviously wrestling somebody who was a county finalist, a county place winner in the top 4 in Muse. His responsibility now is to try to win. Obviously, keep it close. They have a 5-point lead.
We do have 2 Muses in the lineup. I'm not sure of the relationship. Not that common of a name, I think, to be unrelated, but I don't know in what capacity they are related.
Krajewski to his feet, trying to turn.
Needs to get his hip, needs to get his shoulders
Still got
out.
the control.
Now Muse also has to bring him back down.
Warning red. 1 green.
So East Brunswick picks up a stall warning, you know, in their favor against Muse, and also 1-point escape.
17 seconds to go, and right now, John Krajewski wants to try to avoid the takedown. Be aggressive, go to the side, circle, but not give up points now at the end of the period. Nothing drives a coach crazier than to have that situation occur.
I like the fact that both our coaches are in ties tonight. I think it adds a little respect that you don't often see these days in high school wrestling, but
Absolutely.
kudos to both Coach Bazinko and Coach Jockey Toe for not only playing the part, but looking the part tonight.
Well, you know me, Stu. I mean, I'm a shirt and tie guy from way back.
That's the way it should be.
Set, cover.
So we got to look at Coach Bazinko there. He's got the clipboard in hand.
So he's looking ahead.
Strategizing to the end.
He's looking at those numbers. He's looking at the breakdown as we go ahead into the second period.
One red neutral.
Well, our crowd has gotten their money's worth tonight. We've had a back and forth, exciting dual meet thus far.
On the line, we're not going to have any of that.
We're at 21-16 in team score in favor of East Brunswick here.
Escape by Mike Muse.
3-1 lead to go, counting this one.
Set.
We were talking earlier with one of the assistant coaches from Monroe about the placement, the seating for the sectionals. As John Krajewski gets in on a leg, doesn't have control yet. He's got to cut to his right. He just wants to try to pick his hips up, cut the outside, and get a stalemate. And we were saying at the outset that it looked as if East Brunswick and Monroe might end up paired up again in the sectionals. Jackson right now at the top of the power points, followed by Brick Memorial, which means that Howell, East Brunswick, Oldbridge, and Monroe would round out the Group 4 Central Jersey.
And Krajewski with a nice shot.
No control by anybody that I can see right now, and Ben Wasawa holding the neutral, and Krajewski with a takedown.
Nice takedown, looking for more. He's got that near arm. If he can get his weight into that, step over that arm, he's going to
twist a little bit, keep his butt down a little bit. He's getting back points. Got to arch a little bit.
He's got a fall.
Wow! John Krajewski, a second period fall, 147. That was big. Should say 147 in the second period, 347, a pin for John Krajewski, which gives the Bears an 11-point lead.
Set.
Yeah, we got to wrestle this through, but that pin might be the difference maker. We wrestle these strings through because we never know what's going to happen, but certainly on paper, that's a big win for East Brunswick with Michael Quinton coming up next. Things are looking a little more comfortable for East Brunswick.
Set.
So we're going to correct something here. That the pin by John Krajewski was against Pat Dressel. We did not have that switch. And this is Mike Muse now.
Yeah, we're at the mercy of the information provided to us.
And we know the East Brunswick wrestlers. We don't know the faces of the Monroe wrestlers.
Sometimes we can't get them all.
No. But when this wrestler came out, and you hear that moves call.
Yeah, that was a little indication.
I knew we made a mistake. Mahmoud Solomon for the Bears, 15-6 on the season. He is a senior. And again, doing the math, it ain't over. The Bears have won 7 bouts tonight to 4 for the Falcons.
That's potentially dangerous. When you lock your hand, it becomes potentially dangerous and can't breathe. We was all right until you lock. Ready? Set.
So this is Mike Muse with a 20-6 record. 2 seniors.
And this is Muse, who was second in the county.
Red's choice. Red the first to green. Green takes defense.
No score in the first period.
Set. Cover. Second.
Muse riding Solomon. As they go out of bounds, they get a restart. No score here at 195 pounds.
Set. Cover.
The Bears with a 27-16 lead. And there's the first points of the match as Mahmoud Solomon comes up for the escape.
Mahmoud, one of those wrestlers that worked hard in the offseason, along with Darty, and really has made a difference this year. Shown a lot of improvement.
Now, I don't have the exact wording of the award, but the Old Bridge East Brunswick match gives an award to one member of each team, named after Greg DeMarco, who coached for both schools, and again, recognizing the hard work and the dedication, the commitment, the things that Greg DeMarco stood for. And Mahmoud was the winner for East Brunswick, and it's awarded at the end of the East Brunswick Old Bridge match.
Mahmoud, a fine choice for that.
30 seconds to go here, and they go out of bounds.
Well, the Monroe enthusiasm has definitely tailed off a little bit. They had the momentum going in their favor, and definitely in a lot of the bouts. The pinfall for East Brunswick's John Krajewski certainly has changed the tempo here a little bit in the gym.
Well, I think that took the wind out of him a little bit. You're going back and forth, back and forth. You're up 1, you're down 2, and suddenly now you're down 11. And that was a huge shift. As I said, it ain't over, but that made a big difference. Each team has a real big gun coming up. T-Han at heavyweight for the Falcons, and Mike Quinton at 220 for the Bears.
I'd much rather see those two wrestle each other.
That'd be great.
It's just not
That'd be a great pairing.
One red neutral.
T-Han gets it done at heavyweight. You know, he's just nothing flashy, nothing exciting, but he comes out on top. So we're in our third period here. We're scored 1-1 each. We're gonna get a takedown here, Coach, or we're gonna have some overtime.
We might have an overtime as they bounce out of bounds. I mean, even though Mahmoud was backing up, he was working inside the circle. He wasn't going out of bounds. So I think Ben Wassell giving him a little. Although he is backing up, he's not, and he's not shooting.
Well, our last broadcast, you and I were here. We did the South Plainfield match. We saw 3 in a row.
3 overtimes in a row.
Referee earned his keep that night.
We had a couple of overtimes in the counties, right? At least the one.
I don't remember yesterday. You can take me back a whole week now.
At least the one.
Maybe we could check your nifty-difty little MacBook here, and I think you have the county finals on there.
Yep.
Set.
120 there. You had Kyle Brady and Sal Profaci's in the gym tonight who went overtime.
TB. And then we had an overtime at 152, Pagano and Dayton. That was the illegal hold. The figure 4 on the head.
With 1 second to go.
Yeah.
So we're 40 seconds from overtime unless a wrestler can secure a takedown here. Both wrestlers just tied up. The referee wants to keep it in the wrestler's hands, try not to get involved in this bout, trying to keep the wrestlers active. If the referee can talk his way into getting these wrestlers to work. He's going to elect to do that first. Our official's done a good job tonight of talking to these wrestlers, telling them what he expects.
23 seconds. They may be ready to. Well, they're going to go on their feet again, so they're going to just repeat this third period. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be overtime here at 195 pounds.
So we'll go 1 minute overtime. If both wrestlers would be hit for stalling in the 1 minute simultaneously, you'd go right into the 30-second tiebreaker situation.
This is sudden victory now, right?
Sudden victory. Can't keep up with all these name changes and rule changes. Bottom line is we need a takedown here for somebody to secure a victory. We're at 27-16 in favor of East Brunswick. And we're at 195, and both wrestlers on the prowl for a takedown, stalking for a takedown. Neither wrestler's done much shooting. It's been all defense, upper body, working off the Russians, working off the front heads, working off the tie-ups. Neither wrestler really has gone in any deep shots.
22 seconds. Again, they go out of bounds.
Set.
Didn't get to talk too much about John Schlaford tonight because he made quick work of his bout, but you can't say enough about having a John Schlaford insurance policy in your lineup.
No score in the first overtime. They flip the disc. The choice goes to Monroe.
Red takes defense.
Now this is 2 30-second periods coming up, correct?
Now with Mahmoud, then you wrestle the whole 30-second periods unless we should get a fall. But what Mahmoud needs to do here is he needs to be tight and heavy on top. He needs to get a quick tight waist in there. Try to get loose flat. Try to hook a leg. No one's been warned for stalling. Even if you have to give up a warning, it would pay dividend if you can get your opponent flat. You need to try to work out to the side. Moose not showing a lot here, so that's helping avoid the stall call from
10
Mahmoud.
seconds, sorry.
Mahmoud doing a nice job riding. Needs to stay heavy. And he's going to do his job.
He rides him out.
Now, if Mahmoud can get out.
He just needs 1 point.
If he can get out, the whole 30 seconds would be wrestled.
Right.
And then he can, try to be a little defensive on his feet. So look for Mahmoud to explode on the whistle.
Well, I don't think either of these wrestlers has a problem being defensive on their feet. He did a pretty good job of that.
And Mahmoud's got to get a sense of urgency. He's got to get up to his feet.
20 seconds.
Got 15 seconds. And he's just avoids being tilted. Close to back points.
Under
1
10.
count. Mahmoud's got to get out. If we go the next 30 seconds, Hughes is going to have choice because he scored first. No, I'm not sure. East Brunswick scored first, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. He's going to take top. I'm a little surprised about that, I
Green
think.
takes offense.
Well, I guess he couldn't get out, so
Now,
maybe it is the right move.
Is this the first points?
First points decides who has choice, so Mahmoud had choice.
But I mean, the scoring here in the fourth overtime.
Oh,
now.
yeah, if he would escape, he wins.
It's over. So I don't, okay. Well, you know what? I don't think Matt Pazinko's all that unhappy. To tell you the truth. I mean, he would have wanted the win, but he's not unhappy with the
bonus points. He's got, I'm sure he's counting on points from Quentin.
Again, the winning 50-50, 814-8530.
27-19, 8-point lead, 2 matches to go.
Well, Michael needs to keep his head here. Can't do anything stupid. Needs to go out there, get his job done, and get off the mat. That's the best advice we can give to Michael Quinton right here.
Nick Goff is a freshman for the Falcons at 220 pounds. He is 12-10 on the season.
And he's got his work cut out for him. He's facing one of the best in the county, and Michael Quinton.
Mike Quinton, third-place finisher at the GMCs last week, 19-2 on the season.
And there wasn't much that separated 1, 2, and 3 in the GMC. A lot of one-point matches there at 220. It was anybody's game between Tony Russell, Michael Quinton. Who else we missing in there?
Mike Tchaikovsky from Perth Amboy,
who was winning in the finals, and then Russell came through in the third period with a takedown and a pin. But you had 4 220-pounders pretty evenly matched up, and it could have been anybody's game there. And it's Michael in on a single. Nice
right to the turn.
Needs to scoop the head. Needs to get a lot of time back. Needs to reload.
This is the match right here. If Mike Quinton can put him away.
A pin here would definitely seal it for East Brunswick. An unsurmountable lead. We're at 27-19 now.
Rotates himself to the other side. That's an illegal hold. That's a fall.
3 back.
No, it's an illegal hold. He had a headlock.
The arm. Let's be a headlock. Good call. Our official on top of the situation.
Set. Cover.
That momentary lapse. You've got it locked up so tight you're not even thinking about it, and he took the headlock. 5-1 lead from Mike Quinton over Nick Goff. Stu, you're better with the history. There was a Goff. Wasn't there a Goff at Monroe in the past or not? I don't recall it.
I'm going to have to take the fifth on that. I don't recall.
The name seemed familiar, and I can't quite place it.
Red takes defense.
Michael on top, 5-1. Standout football player for East Brunswick on the field as well.
And he'll be back next year with a new coach for the first time in, I guess, about 25 years in East Brunswick, with Marcus Borden retiring from coaching, and an escape for Goff. East Brunswick needs to win one of the last 2 bouts here, either Mike Quinton or Oliver Pieri's match, in order to win the match tonight. Monroe has to win them both, and they have to score some bonus points in the process. Just to make life interesting. That was a little close going out of bounds there with Mike giving him a toss. And Ben LaSalle did say something to him. And I said, just to make life interesting, if Monroe should win both of these matches by major decisions, we'd have a tie.
We'd have a tie.
We'd have a tie. And then we'd have to go to criteria, and I'm not going to look. Mike Quinton in on the double, but going out of bounds. 32 seconds to go here in the second period.
Wasn't long ago we had Michael's brother Julian on the mat. It was always impressive to watch for East Brunswick. One of the better wrestlers East Brunswick had.
Quinton in on a couple of things, but didn't quite finish any of them off.
Well, Michael exerts a lot of energy out there and gets 8/10 of the way down his moves, and sometimes he has trouble finishing them.
8/10 can be reduced to 4/5, by the way.
That would help him. That'd give him a few more points.
Period ends. Mike Quinton with a 5-2 lead. He chooses the defensive position for the third.
How about 9/10?
Okay.
You want to break that down?
No, that's 9/10 is 9/10.
4.5.
4.5 fifths.
Okay.
Quinton to his feet. Goff with the leg. Gets the escape. He's got one.
Quentin trying to work a near cradle here. Michael needs the high leg over. Needs to cross-face covered hips. He's got the takedown now, regardless of Goff holding on to that leg.
6-point lead for Quentin here at 220 pounds. Third period.
Michael at the far side cradle. Michael trying to snap him back. Michael back to the crossface. Goff escapes for one. And 2-point takedown for Quentin on the edge.
There's a 10-3 lead with 40 seconds to go here in the third.
Red's down. Set, cover.
Coming up.
Set.
25 seconds to go here in the third period. Mike Quentin with a 7-point lead, 220 pounds. A win by Quentin, and the match will be East Brunswick. So he gives him the one. They come to a close, a takedown.
That's going to give
And the final.
a major decision. That's going to give East Brunswick an insurmountable lead. Give them a dual meet win. It's going to give them probably lock up a 4th seed in the Central Jersey Group 4 tournament. And it's 31-19 in favor of East Brunswick. And that's going to take us in our last bout where Monroe features their workhorse, Tom Teehan. And before the match, the coaches, we were talking to the coaches, and they said this is the guy that really sets the cadence in practice, pushes the other wrestlers. One of the captains and one of the hardest working guys in the room.
GMC champion at 285. Tan is a senior. He's 22-5 on the year.
And he's taking on Oliver Puri from East Brunswick.
Also a senior. Well, the Bears are going to go to 13-2 on the year. Monroe will fall to 13-4. And we knew it was going to be a close match. The records.
Maybe I thought it was going to be a little closer than it turned out to be. If I have to look back at it, that pin by John Krakowski at 182 definitely turned the tempo. There was certainly opportunity.
The Bears
for both teams.
Yeah, the Bears won 8, and actually they had the 2 falls, Krajewski and Schleifer, and they had the major decision by Mike Quentin. But other than that, it was 3 points, 3 points, and 3 points along the way for the Bears. They did not have. They had 3 bouts of the 8 they won that were had bonus points in them.
Set.
.30 seconds to go here in the first period. Tom Teehan for the Monroe Falcons and Oliver Puri for the Bears.
We have seen this before from Ollie. We've seen that 0-0 first period before. Ollie can keep it close with the best of them.
You know, only has a 9-12 record, but he will go down kicking and screaming and keep it close.
Set. Cover. Set.
Scoreless first period. Tehan with the sit out, covered by Fiore.
We can't overlook the match we got out of Pat Doherty as well. That was definitely a momentum changer.
Well, as you said, he is a senior who has just been working hard and improved himself. A 2-1 victory, got the reversal in the last period to come back and beat Harrison Utter. And Utter, you know, a place winner at the counties.
And picking up a reversal on the edge.
Just over a minute to go here in the second period.
Set. Cover. Set.
You know, both teams made a few minor maneuvers with their lineup.
And I think they both got out of it what they wanted.
Yeah. You know, both teams trying to capitalize on opportunity. Team using his weight, keeping Nolly down. He's got the near leg hooked. Got the crossface far wrist. You're going to see Monroe around for a while. I think, you know, they're on the upswing. Look for them to be one of your top few teams in the GMC now and for the next few years to come. They're building a program there.
And if only South Plainfield would secede from the county and perhaps go to Union County or some other location, it'd be great.
That is for sure.
Well, we've gone through 2 periods, 4 minutes in the books. Oliver Fiore will have goes neutral on his choice. Down 2-0.
Set.
Now, but you're right, Stu. Monroe is building the program, and that's it. It's a program. It's not just the high school team or just the middle school or just a rec. They've got this coordination from top to bottom, which I think is very important. And you've got the coaches at each level knowing what the other's doing. And I think that helps to instill pride in the program and continuity.
Well, Coach Jockey Toe brings that Jockey Toe bloodline into Monroe. We know all about Jockey Toes from you and I being around East Brunswick, Old Bridge, and we know that gene, and we know what it brings to wrestling.
But Bill Jacketoe was not from Old Bridge. He didn't wrestle.
He didn't wrestle, but the family roots are Madison Central through and through.
Okay.
We remember his uncle Kevin, I'm sure.
Tim?
Yeah.
Just under a minute in the third period. At 285 pounds, Oliver Fiore. And the slow dance of heavyweights.
That team comes in here county champ. I mean, we're expecting more. We're expecting a different outcome.
Well, as a county champ, I mean, he's got the credential. He's got that cachet to go along with the record. And Oliver is hanging in there with him. Not letting him take advantage of the situation, that's for sure.
You know, Oliver did his job here tonight, whether it comes in a time in the dual meet where, you know, it doesn't factor into the team score. He didn't give up any bonus points.
Nope. 4 seconds to go in regulation here in the third period. At 285 pounds, Tom Tehan's going to win it over Oliver Fiore, 2-0. but a good job by Peoria. Tehan goes to 23-5 on the record on a season. But the Bears pick up their 13th win. And a good job by the Bears. I mean, this was going to be back and forth. We knew it was going to be close coming in. The Bears won 8 matches, the Falcons 6, and it was just some shuffling here and there and some bonus points. And I think you're right. Now, you can talk about John Schleifer and Matt Pazinko moving him up to 170 to get the pin there. You can talk about Sal Profaci being moved up to 126 in order to get the points there for the Falcons. But I think you're right. John Krajewski and the pin that he had at that point was very critical. And it did change the momentum and gave the Bears a little bit of a push going into the finale.
Well, maybe give us a quick recap, Coach.
Okay, let's go down this real quick. We'll run through this. 106 pounds, Tyler Schwartz for the Bears took a very exciting 15-12 match. Tyler Gallegos at 113, also winning 7-4, gave the Bears a 6-0 lead. Chris Muse came in at 120 pounds. That was one of the moves with Sal Profaci. He went down to 120. He won with a major decision. Profaci came in with a quick pin at 126, which gave the Falcons the first lead of the night. Then Sean Glasgow with a win. Mike Nicolaro with a win back-to-back. Justin Gaffrey, a place winner for the Falcons at 145, won. And again, all of these decisions, not a lot of big scoring. And then Pat Doherty, a tough match there, beating Harrison Utter 2-1. And he gutted that one out. There's a senior, the leadership that you want.
And Utter just wasn't any 152-pounder. He came in here a county place winner.
Quincy Charleston for the Falcons at 160 pounds, winning just a 1-0 score. They 2-1, 1-0, back and forth. It was a very close match. And then Schleifer with the pin, Krajewski with the pin before Mike Muse, again a county place winner in overtime, just a 2-1 win. And then Quinton with the decision, the major decision at 220, changing things around before the heavyweight. So the Bears had a nice run. They won where they had to win. They got the points where they had to get them, and they didn't get wrecked in key places. The kids that were supposed to win for the Falcons, they won. And I think the Bears, though, came back with some very strong wrestling and tough wrestling, low-scoring matches.
Well, the adage, win big, lose small.
That's exactly right.
And it paid dividend for East Brunswick tonight.
And the Bears did. So we have a final score of 31-22. The Bears beating the Falcons here in the next-to-last match for the Bears in the dual season. Again, they go to 13-2. The Monroe Falcons fall to 13-4. Great match by the Bears. They will be meeting up probably again with Monroe in the county sectionals in
February 11th.
February 11th, 10 days from now. And then these two teams will again be in the districts together right here at East Brunswick High School. For East Brunswick TV, for Stu Kohn, I'm Bob Cancro. Thanks very much for watching.